Okay, so we've created our actors, we've created a scene with one of our actors in, and now we need to create some behaviours so that our actors can interact. So we have active behaviours. I click on that and I'm going to create a new behaviour. In the design mode, it's an active behaviour. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to give this name Alien Move. Click Create. When the behaviour is created, we get this interface. We can see the name of the behaviour. We can see we have a Scratch-like interface. If you've ever done any programming in Scratch, we've got a build window on the left-hand side here, and we've got the library of programming commands, instructions, and what have you on the right-hand side. So the first thing we're going to need is a attribute or a variable. You might be familiar with either of those terms, and a game attribute, and we're going to use that game attribute to control which way the alien goes, either left or right. So I go to game attributes and I create a new game attribute, which I am going to call move right. And this is going to be a Boolean attribute, and it's going to have a true value. A Boolean attribute can either have a yes or no, or true or false result. So at the moment we're going to set this variable to have a true or yes value when it begins. So there we have it. I've created my variable. The next thing I want to do is test whether that variable is true, and if it's true I want to move the alien right, and if the value is false, then I want to move the alien in the opposite direction. So I'm going to go to flow and I'm going to pick out an if expression, and I'm going to test whether move right is true. And so if move right is true, then we want the actor to move in a certain direction. So we'll go to the motion tab and we'll set the X speed of that actor to a value. In this case I'm going to choose 10. Otherwise, so in other words, if move right is false, we want the actor to go in the opposite direction. So we will set our X speed to be -10. So I'll just copy that, or drag that across into the always. It gets a bit crowded and messy over here sometimes, so you can just press Ctrl E and that will organise that. And then I can attach that to an actor, and I'm going to attach that to the flower actor. Okay, you can see we're now moved into the flower actor is opened, we're into the behaviours area of that actor, and you can see that that behaviour has been actually attached to it up here. We've also got another behaviour here I'm just going to remove. Deactivate that one. Okay, so let's just test the game and see what we've got. And there you go, our character moves and moves to the right, but continues moving. So we need to go to the next stage, which is to sense whether we've got to the right hand side of the screen and reverse the movement.